Wagwan, what's great? Chef here, John Morris again, man, and today I want to present to you how to get your curry chicken done in under 15 minutes. You saw the video the other day where we did that brown stew chicken to let it be flavorful without any marination. So if that's something that sounds interesting, stick around. After the intro, we get right into it.
We know about sardine, mackerel, chicken neck, chicken back. Nothing I waste, nothing I dash way.
Alright, now we're back, and as I said, the video that we posted about 2 days ago was with that brown stew chicken, and as I told you, I'm going to give you a video here now on the curry chicken, how to get that flavorful in under 15 minutes when you're busy and you don't have enough time to season up that chicken and marinate it, but you still want to get that authentic flavor and have it being flavorful. So right here now I have 5 chicken breasts, and that's already cut into cubes, right? And use chicken breast and not chicken thigh for this method. In order to get your chicken cooking under 15 minutes, you have to be using the white meat, which is the chicken breast in our case, right? That cooks in less than 8 minutes. Once you get those into nice little 3 or 4 centimeters squares, then you should be fine. Ensure though that those squares are even, so that way they will cook at the same time and it won't go dry out on you, right? These have already been washed in some vinegar and water, and you try to get as much of that water out as possible. The first thing you're gonna hit those with is 2 tablespoons of all-purpose seasoning, and then right here I have 1 teaspoon of onion powder and garlic powder, and then now I have here some pimento. The pimento is what's gonna give us that authentic taste, and once you use the pimento berries in your stews, it gives it a great flavor, believe me. And what we did was we crushed a few of these, about 4 or so, right? And this is about 1 teaspoon, not much. And if I should go by count, I'm looking at about 8 berries, right? I'm gonna go in with half the amount of the berries in the chicken, and then now I'm gonna go in with some curry powder, right? I'm gonna be using 1.5 teaspoon in here. I'm gonna reserve half teaspoon for later. Finally, I have 1 teaspoon of dry thyme and half teaspoon of ginger powder. I like to use a little bit of ginger powder in my curry. Just a little bit of olive oil, just to stick everything to it. I'm not going to go in with my hands because I don't want to get no curry under my fingers today. I'm just going to mix that. So you mix that properly to ensure that you get that curry powder all over your chicken. It doesn't look like much curry now, but don't worry, too much curry will make your chicken become bitter, right? And you don't want that. It's better to add that curry because it won't be easy to take away. I probably can't take away that. So that's it. This is already seasoned, and as I said, we're not going to marinate this. We're going to show you how to get those flavors in there without marination. Last minute thing, you see me? You're in rush where you need some curry chicken, but you don't have that 20-30 minutes to cook. Quick thing, and it's still flavorful. So once your pan is heated, we're gonna go in now with 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. And I'm using coconut oil because I like coconut in my curry, but I chose not to use the coconut cream, but I'm using the oil instead to get that flavor from it, right? So 3 tablespoons. And once that's melted, then we're gonna add our chicken directly in there. So for the stew chicken, I did the potatoes first, but for this one, I'm doing the chicken first because we have to burn off that curry in order to prevent that from hurting your stomach. So we're gonna go right in now in that hot oil with our chicken, and let me just go in with half the amount. So I'm going in with half the amount real quick because my pot is not big enough to accommodate all of this chicken. Ensure that you have a big enough pot so that when you put the chicken in, it will sear instead of boiling. That's what we want to do. You want to sear it to 1, get rid of that raw curry powder so that it doesn't hurt your stomach, and 2, to trap in that extra flavor into the chicken. This is going to run for about a minute on each side. Get yourself like a bowl. So we're going to flip these over. A minute in and we'll flip those over. So you see they get that nice color on them. We're going to cook this 50% of the way. And as I said, we're doing this because we want to cook out the raw curry, and 2, we want to trap in that flavor. and all them juices in the chicken. And the reason why I didn't put all the chicken at once, because I want to constantly hear that sizzle. If you're not hearing the sizzling, that means you're not searing, you're now boiling. And we don't want that. And another thing to note again, the reason why we sear off this chicken, apart from getting that flavor trapped in and to burn off that curry, it's also because if you don't do this and you should just add your chicken directly to the liquid, it's going to have all of that fat from the chicken. Not that there's a lot of fat on the chicken breast, but it's going to let your sauce look a bit curly. If you ever cook stew chicken or curry chicken, you see it looks a little bit curly. That's because the fat from the chicken just boil off into the liquid. That's why when some people make chicken soup, you see it look a bit greasy. That's because they didn't pre-cook that chicken first before adding it to the soup to get out the excess fat. So about 2 minutes in and we're going to take these out, right? If you have a bigger pot, you can put all the chicken breasts at once. As I said, I'm working with 5 chicken breasts. So we're just going to go in and scoop those out. We're not looking for doneness, my people. 50% cook. Take those out. And then quickly in with the remainder. So this is what we're looking for in our chicken. As I said, not doneness, just to sear off and to cook that curry a little bit, right? Then now we're gonna add to that same pan, because all that flavor is in there, you know, don't wash out the pan or anything. A little bit of oil is in there. We're gonna go in now with our potato. And to cook this real quick, you're gonna use the yellow potato. Those ones cook real quick, right? This needs a little bit of oil. So I'm gonna touch that with about 1 tablespoon of oil. So going, I'm using the yellow potatoes. Those ones cook faster and then they're softer. So what happens is, because they break down quicker, they will pick up that gravy nicely. So there's no need for any cornstarch, right? So we'll just sear those off. So 2 minutes for the chicken, or 3 minutes, not even. And then now for the potatoes, we're gonna do this for about 5 or so minutes. So I'm using 1 potato here, and I'm gonna add 1 white onion, right? Add my white onion to that after about a minute in. Scotch bonnet got away, and then I'm gonna add like a small piece of Scotch bonnet pepper. Scotch bonnet pepper, I always tell people, use that to your spice tolerance. Some of them is more so on the flavor side, while some of them it's very hot, and you have to be careful, especially if you're feeding this to kids. Don't be alarmed by the oil that we use here, because the oil will help to let that sauce get nice and velvety. You know, master, because chicken breast has little to no fat. So therefore, we need a little bit of oil to help it out so that it doesn't become dry. You see me? So cook that up. And then now I'm gonna add the remainder of my pimento berries in there. Those berries are gonna just extract that flavor. We're gonna add the remainder of our curry powder, which is ½ teaspoon. And that's gonna give the potatoes not just the color but flavor as well, and also to cook off that raw curry. So you ensure that the chicken gets the color of the curry as well as the potatoes, right? And then now we can season that with about a teaspoon of salt. Or if you have your all-purpose seasoning, you can use that as well. But I'm going in with salt, teaspoon of, and some fresh crushed black pepper, about a ½ teaspoon. Nice. All right. And then now we're gonna add to that ½ of a medium carrot dice and some fresh thyme. So we use dry thyme and fresh thyme, about 2 stalks of fresh thyme in here at this point. So we use a powdered garlic. Now we're gonna add some fresh garlic, which is about 1 teaspoon. So about 2 cups of boiling water, and that way that's just gonna keep that momentum going. Instead of you putting cold water in there and then it slows down the cooking process, you have to take a long while to boil up. Realize that it's still going, right? And that's gonna help us to, 1, thicken the sauce a little bit and cook those potatoes even more. And we're just gonna cover that for about 2 to 3 minutes. And then after which, we're just gonna add that half-cooked chicken. Remember, it already flavored, cook half the way. Sauce is going to be thick, slightly thick at this point. Then we add the chicken in, let it cook for about 5 to 6 minutes, and you're going to have the perfect curry chicken. Alright, so about 3 to 4 minutes has passed with the potatoes, and we're going to see what's happening. You look at that color, it looks good. We're going to give this a taste before we add the chicken. Alright, this needs some flavor in there. I'm going to add now 1 teaspoon of all-purpose seasoning. Now we're going to add our chicken, which has already been cooked half of the way. And look at all those juices in the chicken. That's going to bring flavor to this sauce. Boom. Get half cup of water to rinse out that bowl that the chicken was sitting in. And it's still hot water, because you want to keep up the temperature. And in the chicken already sear off for 3 minutes. Now, as I said, 8 minutes will be ideal for this. So what we're going to do, we add that back to those potatoes that already been cooked, and we're just going to let this cook down for another 5 to 6 minutes, and we're golden. Put that on medium heat. 5 to 6 minutes, all of that color that we're looking at just going to change immensely. So cover that up. Boom. Turn it down to medium heat. Alright, now, so our timer has just gone off, and this is our chicken. So remove our time stick. Got that flavor from the time stick. Just gonna kill the heat, and there we go. Your curry chicken, nice and ready. And as this sits, the sauce will thicken up. Potatoes are cooked now, and there you have it. How to make your curry chicken in under 15 minutes, and it has all the flavor components that you're looking for, whereas you would cook a chicken that's already marinated. And as I said before, nothing beats chicken on the bone, but at least we're going to get enough flavor in this for such a short period of time. Preparation time in total will take you up to 25 minutes with the prep work, but to start the cooking process, under 15 minutes guaranteed, and it's going to be flavorful. Just follow those step-by-step methods and you should be fine. We're just going to top that off with a little bit of some green onion, or we call it scallion in the Caribbean, just to bring color to the thing. You see me? And there you have it. Chicken breast. Curry chicken done in under 15 minutes. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave in the comment section what you'd like to see done. And if you're wondering if I have regular curry chicken out, yes, I have a video on regular curry chicken out, so check that out. I have 3 stew chicken right now. I have a fricassee chicken, I have the regular brown stew chicken, plus I have the chicken breast as this one, which shows you how to cook that in 15 minutes. So I have a curry chicken video out made by the Chicken Thighs, and I normally use that in my roti. So check that video out as well. I also have a few more curry dishes, 2 curry goat videos. If you want to learn oxtail videos, check, I have a bunch of them. So just go ahead, type in Morris Time curry chicken, Morris Time fried chicken, and that's how you search and find whatever you want. A lot of persons have also been asking me, where did I get my gadgets to purchase? If you want to get something that you see I use in my kitchen, click the link below and that will take you over my recommended list of stuff that I use in the kitchen. Once again, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, safe travel upon the gravel, and go and big up on yourself.